News, views, voices of the global Indian community. India abroad.
Sure. So first of all, I'm AAHOA Chairman Bharat Patel. Good afternoon. The AAHOA Convention is an annual event, and it's our annual meeting. And it's also a celebration of what we've accomplished this year and what we're looking forward to doing next year. And so many people come, look not only for the networking opportunities, but also the entertainment, our educational offerings. So that's why we have this convention. Well, the main issues, and we were just in D.C. We actually had an advocacy event yesterday, almost 200 meetings in Washington, D.C. Look, our industry, it's a wonderful industry. I've been a part of it. AAHOA is now 35 years old this coming April. The main issues that we really face is, workforce issues, insurance premiums going through the roof, and then our capital. The cost of capital keeps going up higher. So these are the three main issues and headwinds that we're facing in our industry. And we're going to have educational offerings and also discussion items about all of these three items. So, one of the things is the Lions Act. So we had a member, actually a member of Congress, Sri Tanadar, just introduced this bill. Basically, the Small Business Administration, the SBA loan limit is at $5 million. Many of you may know this, but it's really difficult to buy. You need a higher capital limit in order to obtain some of these assets. So we're asking Congress to move that limit up to $10 million. Hasn't been changed since 2008. On workforce and labor, we asked them to change some quotas and some capital. I'm sorry, not capital, but we asked them to change some quota limits because it's really hard to find labor here in some certain categories. And one of them is our industry. On insurance, it's really more of a state-by-state issue, but we're still working on those things. But when we talked about on the federal side, in federal issues, the third item was credit card swipe fees. We got to try to bend the cost curve on the increase in credit card swipe fees. Yeah, so, on labor right now, and we did a survey before the pandemic, and we asked, is there at least one full-time job available at your hotel that is unfilled? And 90% of the people said there is. Now, anecdotally, it looks like almost everybody has at least one open position at their hotel. And so how do we fill that gap, right? And so it's a very strong economy. Our unemployment rate is very low. Part of the way we fill it is through immigration. And some of that's seasonal workers. So we're asking them to change how they currently operate the seasonal workers. Plus, currently right now, there's a backlog. What I mean by that is there are people eligible to work in the United States, but the time to process their paperwork, whether it's the Social Security number or any of the other documents, is taking up to 9 months sometimes. So we're impressing upon them to at least provide the resources so that the people that are eligible to work can work. So, it's on our website. It's AAHOA.com, AAHOA.com. But our members, proudly, we contribute more than $370 billion to the economy, which is almost 1.7% of GDP. So that's a tremendous figure amount. Like I said, 20,000 members, over 37,000 hotels. We have a tremendous story to tell our legislators, our federal elected officials. They call it the American dream. For us, it's the entrepreneurial dream, the small business dream. But we do tremendously, we do contribute to the economy. The vision for AAHOA, look, we want to be the foremost advocate for our industry, for hotel owners across the country. That's our mission. And I think we're doing a fantastic job, and, I'll let the members judge. But we have a 30-plus member board that works on the issues that impact them. So whether it's to protect their investment, whether it's to, help them make more money, whether it's to save money, these are the things that our association works on their behalf, the voice of the hotel owners. Even last year, we began this U.S.-India initiative, right? So we're working with the government. So, for example, I'm proud to announce that at the AAHOA convention, we're going to have a visa camp. So we have members from the U.S. consulate the Indian consulate coming to our convention, and they're going to help expedite visas and processing, right? So to your point, the Gujaratis and the Indian Americans who invested in America now have an opportunity to also invest in India and help tourism boom. What I've noticed lately, in especially some American cities, they're using tourism as an economic development tool. So it's not just Florida or, for example, Nevada or Las Vegas. It's all across the country. And I think we are at the forefront. We build those hotels. So now it's also time to give back. We're at a unique point in history where there's a big pivot towards India right now. And so let's give back. And what I mean by giving back, let's invest in our home country, our motherland, and also invest in America. But these bilateral trade agreements are really important to the safety and security of the whole world, the economic security of the whole world. And so I'm proud to be a part of that, and I'm proud that our membership is a part of it.